What's going on, Milk Dogs? Today we are going over the weekly NFL schedule. Trey, who we got first?
Yeah, let's get into this. We got another London game in here, guys. We got the Ravens and the Titans going head to head in London.
I'm going to give it to Lamar Jackson, the Ravens, on this one. They should have won last week, but Aguilar sucks. And Titans look interesting. Looked a little better last week, but they're still Titans.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough one starting out the day because it's early in the morning. I'm gonna give it to the Titans. I'm gonna give this one to the Titans.
Okay, already starting off with
Might as well.
half
I mean,
and half.
I'm way behind. I got to catch up now.
Next, let's see if you catch up on this one. We got the Washington Commanders at Atlanta. What do you got?
I'm going to take the Falcons on this one. I think
Wow.
their defense is solid. They got a good defense. Desmond Ritter and them, they basically just got to play keep away from the other team. Sam Howell, not that guy. I tell you all, week in and week out, he's not that guy.
That's crazy because I'm going to go Sam Howell and the Commanders on this one. I think last week they played like shit, and I think they're going to want to rebound.
They don't win this game, Gage. I don't know how many times we got to tell you Sam Howell's not that guy before you understand. They've already lost 3 in a row, Gage.
Put $1 on it.
They're not that guy.
Put $1 on it.
I put $1 on it.
Moving on.
Falcons, baby.
Moving on. What about this game? The 1-4 special. What do you got, Trey?
Man, the Vikings at the Bears. I don't.
I'll go ahead and say my piece. Justin Jefferson's out. The Bears had 2 really good weeks. Obviously, they lost 2 weeks ago, but last week they played really well. I know it was against like a mid team.
Oh, you talking about Sam Howell not being that guy? And
No.
the Commanders?
You know?
When they smacked the shit out of them on Thursday night? Is that what you're talking about right now, Gage?
I think the Commanders are still better. But, I mean, the Bears played their heart out, bro. And, I mean, they look really hot, but can Justin Fields keep it up against the Vikings? They're 1-4. Justin Jefferson's on IR. I think the Vikings absolutely need this win, or there's no point of JJ even coming back for the rest of the season. What do you think?
So what I'm thinking here is, if the Vikings don't win this game,
no playoffs for them.
They're not making the playoffs.
They gotta win like everything at this point.
They might. This is going out on a whim here. They might look to trade Kirk Cousins. And who else could they trade him to and would make sense, make the most sense, Gage? Not the Jets. The Falcons, because they need a quarterback and their defense is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Bears on this one. Wow. I don't think 2 games in a row Justin Fields throwing 8 touchdowns, 1 interception is just a fluke against 2 mid-tier defenses. The Vikings don't have a good defense either. So
nope.
I'm taking the Bears at this one at home.
I will have to say a public apology, if you will. Last week I was too harsh on the Bears, you know. I thought 2 weeks ago was a fluke. Last week they played out of their minds. Justin Fields, DJ Moore, the Wombo combo, I didn't believe in them. So I'm sorry all you Bears fans, especially Andrew. But moving on, we got...
Fuck you, Andrew.
A pretty cool game, in my opinion. I'm pretty excited to watch this. We got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincy.
So, I'm going to go ahead and take this one real quick, Gage. So, last week I was pretty low on Joe Burrow. You know, we were looking for him. We still kind of are. I mean, he came back. Hey,
he came back.
Jamar Chase said he was open all the time. He put 7-11 up on his thing because they're always open. And we seen it last week, 15 out of 19 targets. That's solid. Fuck. This being said,
beat by Chase.
Yeah, Gage getting that ass kicked by Chase by himself. Yeah, that being said, I'm taking the Bengals at home. I think they keep riding that wave. Get that dub.
I love Pete Carroll, and I like what the Seahawks are doing. I'm going Seahawks. They're 3-1. They've looked, obviously, like the first few weeks, they looked a little rocky, but they've just been stepping it up each and every week. And I think if the Cincinnati Bengals don't completely capitalize on what they did last week, there's no way the Seahawks are going to lose to them. Or are going to not win. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely going to be a fight. I'm just picking the Bengals at home.
Got to get to my boy Gino.
I mean, Joe Burrow looked good last week after being missing 4 weeks in a row. He looked good. He looked like that calf had somehow became healed all the way to almost 100%.
Now, I think it definitely gets closer if T. Higgins actually plays. Nobody knows yet. It's still being monitored. If Higgins out there, it's going to be a way closer game.
What are you talking about? Did you not see Jamar Chase wide open the whole fucking game?
They're going to let him do that twice? No,
yeah.
No shot.
He's open all year.
Seahawks have a good defense.
He said 7-11, Gage. You know what that means? He's always open.
You're ruining the joke. The whole 7-11 joke.
No. It means he's open. He's open all the time. You know who ain't open, though? These Browns. They about to get that ass kicked by the 49ers. This might be the first time we ever see someone go 17-0 in a regular season. The 49ers might pull it off. They got a pretty mediocre ass schedule the rest of the way out. Then they got the Eagles, but
I'm going to the Cleveland Browns. Watson is playing this game. Amari Cooper is going to be healed. Everybody's going to be out there. Jerome Ford, Nick Chubb, who? Jerome Ford's going to be running around out there doing his thing. I think the Brock Purdy brigade gets a little humbled this week. Because no way they're keeping up 5-0. Just like another team later on, we're going to talk about that's not going to keep that 5-0 record.
Guys, I'm sorry. He is obviously out of his fucking mind.
Deshaun Watson.
Just thinking that the fucking Browns are going to beat them.
The Browns are beating
after they just put a fucking ass whipping on them Cowboys.
No, you said the Cowboys were bad.
Actually. They are bad.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying they're good.
Oh, okay.
The Cowboys are bad. They're not bad. They're not.
Moving on.
You'll see later on.
The New Orleans Saints versus the Houston Texans. Now, obviously, we're two big, pretty high guys on C.J. Stroud. We love him. Last week, he missed the mark, you know.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't perform well last week, and that's why they lost to the Falcons, because their defense, their secondary is good. The secondary in the Falcons defense, you're obviously not watching that game.
Well, the Saints though, I don't think Derek Carr is that guy. He looks a little rough.
Why don't you say it then? Say Derek Carr's not that guy. That's all you gotta say.
I
sit there and say that about Sam Howell every fucking week.
Yeah, and you're wrong most of the time.
He's lost three times in a row, and I've said it.
C.J. Stroud is winning this game. I think they're gonna have a tied record at the end of this week. Both 3-3. Lock it in.
Well, if they would have won last week, I was gonna go out on the limb here and sit there and say the Texans were gonna win the AFC South, but they're not going to. They'll be second or third. They'll be in the middle of it. I don't think. I think the Saints just putting an ass whooping on the Patriots like they did, 34-0.
It's the Patriots, though.
I know.
They look terrible.
I get that, but you got Bill Belichick. I mean, it's just crazy that they did that. Yeah, okay.
Don't matter.
Says a guy that's only been watching football for a year. It doesn't matter.
If you watch,
it doesn't matter. Bill Belichick just has 6 Super Bowl rings. It doesn't matter.
Tom Brady. It was literally all Tom Brady.
Was it?
Yeah. Watch the post-game interview and you'll find out.
Yeah.
He was scrambling out there. He's like, I don't know what to do. I've never had to restart before.
He said he's done it.
With who? You said it.
He said it. I haven't picked a team yet. He had to do it when Tom Brady tore his ACL in preseason. And he had to fucking get Matt Castle. Who's Matt Castle, Gage?
I don't know.
You don't know. Exactly. Guy that led him to
90%
11.
Of people don't know either.
Oh, shit. If they watch football, they know who the fuck Matt Castle was. He led the Patriots to 10-6 season, almost made it to the playoffs.
He wasn't that guy, obviously. Didn't make it.
10-6. Get out of here. I'm taking the Saints.
Moving on. Who we got now?
You got the Colts at the Jags. Indy don't win in Jacksonville. They haven't in 5 years. They're not winning this year. Jags got this.
I don't know if Jags won at home this year, have they? you count London.
Yeah. I mean, they won 2 games
How
in
they
the
won
Jag lag.
They won in Jacksonville.
I don't even know if they played in Jacksonville. They played the Colts week 1 in Indy.
I think they played in Jacksonville week 2.
Now, did they play the Texans at home? I don't think they did. Because in the next 2 weeks were in London. Because they played the Falcons.
I don't know where they played out week 2. I thought they played there.
I don't think they have. If they have, I mean, the Colts haven't won in Indy and in Jacksonville in over 5 years. This ain't going to be the year they're going to win there.
They got Gardner Minshew.
I know. You know where Minshew started at?
They got JT.
You know where Minshew started at, Gage?
Jacksonville. And obviously, they didn't like him.
No, they loved him. It was a whole mania. Oh
obviously not. He's not there anymore.
You know why? Because they didn't have a good enough team that he could throw to. So guess who they got? Trevor Lawrence. That's how Trevor Lawrence came into the Jags' life.
Wow.
It was like a baby being born. They're like, Jacksonville. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence. That's what they sucked for. So, yeah. With that being said, Gardner Minshew's not going to go down there and win. It's just, I mean, what? Jonathan Taylor going to run 1,000 yards?
1,000.
Yeah, is he going to do that? That's the only way they're winning this game.
1,000.
1,000 yards in this game alone. Madden.
I don't even think you're doing Madden. What the?
Oh, you can do it all day.
Yeah, I'm going on the.
Oh, don't back the Jags if you don't believe in them.
I like Travis Etienne.
The Jaguars are winning this division. How are they going to fucking lose to the Colts?
Are they winning the division?
Yeah. The Titans going to win it?
They might.
No.
They might.
No.
I'm taking the Colts. I'm locking it in. That way I can be different from Trey. So whenever they win, be ready for next week.
Yeah, right. This one, we might as well both just choose the Dolphins, move on.
Okay.
So
we got...
Yeah. This one, we're probably both choosing the Raiders because the Patriots look like ass. I mean, am I wrong?
Okay. So we got the Detroit Lions at Tampa. Trey calls it the Florida flu. I call it Baker Mayfield country. Let's ride. But who you got?
Baker Mayfield country. Let's ride. You combine 2 teams together.
Let's ride.
It's called Baker touchdown maker.
I know Russell Wilson thing. It was a joke.
Yeah, I know, but it just didn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense, Gage.
Did it?
So the Lions got a good defense. The Bucks have a good defense. I don't think Amon-Ra's playing.
Questionable. I'm not 100% sure. He said he feels better today. That's what he said. He tweeted it.
Yeah.
I'm going Lions.
I'm going to go Bucks.
I'm going Lions. Lions win their division for sure. I think they are Super Bowl contenders. The Lions.
Lions look good.
They look great. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I mean,
they just got their other wide receiver back off suspension.
I mean, he's only ranked. He's probably 812 in the world now in the NFL. Pretty solid.
Probably 18 now.
Yeah, 818. He lost spots. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bucks. I think Baker coming off a bye. They're rested. Rashad White's gonna run all over him. Mike Evans ready.
He's not even ready.
He's ready.
He just got an MRI done today.
Yeah.
We'll see if he even plays this week.
He's ready. Chris Godwin, he's ready.
I'm sure he's ready. He's like anxious.
K. Dotton, he's ready.
Lions. All right, next we got the Cardinals versus the Rams. The Cardinals have only won against Dallas. The Cardinals are out here. They like to just ruin dreams. They won't have James Conner this week. They'll have a backup running back. But I think I like the Cardinals. At the same time, Cooper Kupp is back. That's something you got to take in consideration. You can't take that away.
I can't believe last week Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua had over 10 targets each. That's fucking wild.
They both looked phenomenal, really.
Yeah.
Shouts to Stafford, honestly.
Yeah. Hey, the LA Rams winning this game.
Yeah, I think that's not really that big of a competition, especially if James Conner. I don't think. I don't think it'll be close.
Yeah. Yeah, LA wins this game pretty easily.
Moving on to what we said earlier, the other 5-0 team.
The only two teams in the NFL 5-0, Eagles and the 49ers. They're both on the road this weekend.
I'm hoping for both their downfall. The Jets haven't looked the best, but they've improved over the past 2 weeks. Brees Hall is finally completely active. Obviously, last week he showed a 72
against the Broncos. Okay, continue.
72-yard touchdown.
The Broncos.
Not just anyone can do that. I mean, sure, it was against the worst defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
But Brees is a beast. Both Halls on the team are a beast. And I think they're going to show the world why Aaron Rodgers is coming back when the playoffs happen, because they're going there. They're beating them.
All right, guys. Yeah, Gage is obviously on one because the Eagles aren't going to fucking go into New York where they're
losing.
Own it. The only place they struggle at is at home. The Eagles struggle at home.
They're losing.
The Eagles struggle at home.
They beat the Bills week 1 at home.
I said the Eagles struggle at home.
Yeah,
they're on the road.
You said they're not beating them in New York. But
dude, they beat the Giants year in and year out in New York. They play on the same field, Gage. Just because they changed the logo doesn't mean it's not the same field.
Bills showed up week 1. Everybody was like, oh, Bills 100%, even with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers goes down. Freaking Wilson steps up. They beat the Bills. And they're going to beat the Eagles.
They beat the Bills on a preseason game. That was Josh Allen's preseason. He didn't play at all preseason.
Okay.
I mean, look at him after that. He's been slaughtering teams.
They lost last week.
Oh, the Jags, yeah. In London, where the Jags stayed there for 2 fucking weeks. So, yeah, of course. And I told you that, even though you're like, the Bills are winning.
They're washed.
You're stupid. Eagles win this. This ain't even going to be close. Eagles probably win by 14.
I would love to see that. Let's see that.
34-20.
27-24. Jets. Moving on, we got the New York.
I bet you don't take the Giants. If the Bills are so washed.
They're not, I mean.
Oh, you said they're washed.
They are.
You guys just heard him. He said they're washed. You're not going to take the Bills here? You're not going to take the Giants here? They're washed, Gage.
They both are.
You just said the Bills are washed.
They both are. Hello? You saw Daniel Jones.
Well,
you talked shit about him 15 minutes last week about him.
I know. That's why I'm not taking the fucking Giants.
I'm not.
You're like, oh, the Bills are washed.
They are. They lost to the Jets.
Well, I mean, dude, if they're so fucking washed, take the Giants, Gage. Don't be scared.
They're worse.
Don't be scared.
I already took the fucking Cleveland Browns. I'm not taking the Giants.
Yeah, well, I'm taking the Bills here. This is going to be an easy fucking win for the Bills. R.I.P. to Daniel Jones. And Aaron, your team fucking sucks.
Sorry, Aaron. I didn't say it this time. Moving on.
He said it. He said it with his heart, though.
Monday night. Prime time. Let's just give Cowboys some more fucking prime time games. Am I right? America's favorite.
No, scroll back up and let's look at this other fucking game in prime time where the Giants keep getting fucking prime time games. NFL, if you're watching this, if any of the NFL motherfuckers are watching this, quit putting the Giants and the fucking Jets and any team that fucking sucks in primetime games where everybody's fucking watching. Put some good teams out there. Let the Chiefs, Bills, and somebody, and the Cowboys, 49ers, and all them fucking play every goddamn fucking primetime
It's almost like they make the schedule before the season starts. That's crazy.
They do.
That's crazy that...
the Giants, who'd they lose? Saquon?
They were in the playoffs last year.
Oh, obviously it's a fluke. Obviously it was a fluke. Like the Vikings were in the playoffs, Gage. They're 1-4.
They had the luck last year.
Dude, don't take my shit.
They had the luck last year.
Don't take my shit.
I watched the Pat McAfee show too. They had the luck last year. But going
into
this
I didn't hear that
game,
from Pat McAfee, motherfucker.
Okay.
That's old dad here.
He heard it from you.
I don't know what he said.
Moving on, Dallas Cowboys in Los Angeles.
Whooping that fucking ass. The Chargers are losing this bitch.
There is no way the Chargers lose to a mid-Cowboys team. Dak Prescott looks terrible. He does not look good at all. I don't know why everybody hypes him up every year. He didn't look good last year either.
Tell me why for 27 years everybody hypes up the Cowboys. 27 years. Waiting for somebody to explain that fucking to me. Why all of a sudden is the Cowboys America's team? Nobody fucking voted for that shit. Nobody wanted the Cowboys, their 1-star rating, having ass motherfucking team, to be the team.
They didn't vote for the 3-interception Jordan Love team either, that's for sure.
I didn't sit there and say that.
But
I mean, there shouldn't be a fucking America's team.
Win this game. Eckler's back. Justin Herbert will be fine.
Eckler's back, guys. Jesus Christ.
It's over.
Oh,
I don't even know why the Cowboys are showing up.
To whoop your fucking ass. They didn't even leave the West Coast because they got their asses kicked on Sunday night. So they're just like, oh, we're just going to stay over here so we can just prepare for this shitty ass fucking defense that we're about to play in the fucking Chargers.
You said they stayed over there? Like that means anything? They live there. What do you mean? The Chargers live there.
Yeah.
Who cares?
And what were they doing all last week? Probably just jerking each other off. So, yeah. There you go. Cowboys are going to come in. The Cowboys, I'm going to do what Gage does. The Cowboys, they're mad. They're pissed off. They're coming in this game and they're winning by at least 10 points because that's what they're going to do. They're going to beat the shit out of the Chargers.
So anyway, also this week we got I can't pull it up here, but we got the Packers and the Steelers on bye. So, Trey's got to root for his second favorite team, the Cowboys. That's how it goes.
I don't have a second favorite team.
The Cowboys, obviously.
I've never been a Cowboys fan in my life. If you watch any of these videos, I dog on the Cowboys all the time because their fans are always crying. Like, what are you fucking talking about? You don't make that doesn't make any fucking sense. This is what I'm talking about.
It's the second favorite team.
No, that's Gage's second favorite team. So he doesn't know who to choose here. His heart's just all strung out. Like, because obviously, look, he's not wearing a Chargers shirt because he doesn't support his fucking team. Ever. Does he have a jersey? I'll wait.
When was the last time he washed his jersey? Moving on.
Hey, I'll wait. Hey, Gage don't even own a jersey. I'll fucking wait.
They're $120. I'll wait too. Moving on. Yeah.
Because you're not a true supporter of your team.
That's all the games we got this week.
Yeah, guys. Thanks for coming in. Hey, hit that like, subscribe button. Follow. If you guys got any suggestions, put them down in the comments. We'd love to hear them. Anything you guys would like us to do different on the videos, just hit us up. You got anything else, Gage?
MilkDawg signing out.